White House aides say President Obama may next week give a speech in which he tries to grab all the different strands of health care reform legislation on Capitol Hill and make one big comprehensive push. They say we're in a new phase of the health care reform debate because Republicans have walked away from the negotiating table. They know the president needs to improve his poll numbers on this issue in order to get his agenda through.
Since taking office, President Obama's approval ratings have fallen more steeply than any other newly elected president in modern history.
So there was this great goodwill that we saw with President Obama. It was bound to decline, given the enormous burdens that he faced as a president shortly into his term.
One of those challenges, the sputtering economy. President Reagan, the last president to take office in the teeth of a recession, fell from 73% approval in the spring of 1981 to 48% by the next February. Adding to Obama's problems are an increasingly unpopular war in Afghanistan and his own struggles with health care reform.
Healthcare reform has been a vexing issue for all modern presidents. For those few bold enough to address it, it's more often than not been an albatross.
Even Democrats are practically begging the president to improve his game on health care reform.
I think the president's got to decide, in a sense, and he has, and to step up and really frame this again for us.
I think that, frankly, the president and the White House have not done a stellar job on messaging this.
Currently at 50% job approval in the Gallup Daily Tracking Poll, if President Obama dips any lower before November, his would be the second fastest drop below majority approval of any elected president since World War II, behind only Bill Clinton, who fell below 50% approval only 4 months into his presidency because of controversy such as Travelgate and issues such as gays in the military. The long-term implications of President Obama's precipitous slide are up in the air. At this point in his term, then-President George H.W. Bush was at a high 73% approval, and he was not reelected. George W. Bush was at 61%. And had the most unpopular second term on record.
Asked for comment about the poll numbers, a White House official tells ABC News, if we only did what was popular in polls, the banks would have failed, there would be no domestic automakers, and we'd pull all our troops out of Afghanistan tomorrow, but none of those decisions would be in the economic or national security interests of the United States.